Okay, for this first video, I'm going to teach you how to make a clip art using my very favorite app for taking, on-the-go drawing, like my iPhone, my iPad. I don't know if they make it for Android or anything, but it is a really cool app. And if you're like me, who likes to draw all the time, it helps relieve stress or anxiety. I take it with me everywhere. I also draw with pencil and paper, and I also draw on my computer. And we'll do more videos with all that kind of drawing and coloring and stuff. But this is the Art Studio app, and it's awesome. So I'm going to tap that. Oops, sorry. Tap it. And here we have the canvas. So what we're going to do with the canvas is we want to make a new canvas, and the best for clip art is anywhere between 300 and 400. I like to do 375 size canvas because then I can put it on like greeting cards or Christmas cards or something, and it won't get blurred. It'll keep the nice crisp lines and stuff. So we'll make a canvas. I'm going to hit new, and don't save this one. So I already have it set for 375. The way you set it is just tap on the number, and see, it'll bring your keyboard up. You can hit the go back button there and erase it, but I already have pretty much what I want, so we'll do that. So then you can hit either transparent or white with transparency. I just hit a white background, hit create. So now there's my canvas. So I used to do animation, and with animation what we would use is a green background. The reason why for a green background is because as you're drawing and stuff, you can see anything that shouldn't be there come up through the green real nice. Like, okay, you draw a picture and everything, and then you're painting it. And on a white background or a black background, a lot of times you can't tell if you missed some pixels, but when you go to print it on a card or something, it'll show up. So the green basically lets you see that you're missing some pixels and you need to fill it in. So what I'm going to do is go to my paint bucket, hit my palette here, and I'm going to slide the bar to the green. I kind of want a bright yellowy green. Go all the way up to the corner, tap, and then tap it. And there we got our background. So tap the layer here, double tap there, hit the go back button, and put background. And then hit done. And there's our background. Now I'm going to hit the plus sign, and it brings up a transparent layer, which is way cool because that's what I need. So since this is a small palette, we don't need our pencil to be very thick. So we're going to bring this down to like a number 20. And sometimes it's hard to slide it to the number you want, so just tap twice and you can do it this way. So okay, now it's a nice line. I'm going to hit my black, and like I said, this has mirror image, so we're going to make a heart. Fairly simple. This is the drawing mode, so I want smooth lines, so I'm going to bring this up to like okay, there we go, a 15. And then I want to do a symmetry vertical. Now we've got our mirror image. So 2 fingers, you can push in, zoom it out a little bit. So we're going to make a heart, and see, it's smooth. The lines are nice and smooth. And then we'll bring it in. This is right here is a little too light, so you see how the green shows up. So now I'm going to take my eraser and just erase those little, there we go, those little parts there. And then bring my eraser up. I want to make sure I'm not going to hurt my line. So I got my eraser set at 2. So just do that. And there we go. Nice little point. So now what I'm going to do, if you get into like a detailed mirror image, Paint Bucket won't work mirror wise. The pencil, the brush, the paintbrush will, the spray can won't, and the paint bucket won't. So what I do is sometimes I just use my pencil to blend or add gradients, all kinds of stuff. Since we're doing a heart, it'll be pretty easy. So I'm going to choose, go for a red, but I want kind of a dark red. So let's see. We've got this red, so we're going to bring this down. Well, we'll do kind of a medium red. That looks good. So we're going to go ahead and pop that in there, and it's all painted. So now what I want to do is I'm going to use my selection tool, and this is the magic wand, so we want that, and we'll get rid of the symmetry now. So now see, you can see like these little ants moving. That's what we called it in animation, ants. It just shows how close to the line it is. Well, if I paint it the way it is now, it's going to have like a funky red outline. So I want to expand this. So what I'm going to do is go to select and then hit expand. And I usually expand by 2. So hit that, and then it's all filled in there. So when I use my paintbrushes and stuff, it won't go outside the line, but it's not going to have that weird red outline. So what I'm going to do is, sometimes I use the spray can, sometimes I don't. I really like my pencil tool. So I'm going to hit number 147. I'm going to make it a little bigger. And let's see. I want the occupancy to be almost, let's see. Yeah, we'll have the occupancy at 50. So sometimes it just doesn't want to do it. So 50. Perfect. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a darker red. And I'm going to see, okay, that's a little too dark. So instead of changing the actual red color, I'm going to go back into my pencil and bring the occupancy down. So see, I can make it the way I want. Okay, so now I want a brighter red. And I'm going to make my pencil a little bit smaller. And forgive me if I'm missing things or something. Like I said, this is my first time. So here's the brighter red. And then we're going to give it a highlight. Highlights are awesome because it really makes things stand out. So we're going to bring this over pretty much to the white, but we don't want too much white. So what we're going to do is we're going to raise the occupancy just a little, brush size a little bit, and we'll test it. Okay, that's a little, needs to be more transparent. So we're going to lower the occupancy. And here we go. So, and this is such a fun app to use. It really is. Let's see. We'll make a couple that are like really shiny. So we're going to bring the occupancy up a bit. We're going to bring the brush size down a little bit. And we're going to take our smoothing and bring that down a little bit. So we can make some really neat highlights. And then our heart is basically done. So what we want to do now is go to select, deselect, and then we're going to take the green background, we're going to get rid of it. And this is our transparent background. Now our heart is all done. So like I said, this is my first video. I'm trying not to make it super long. I'll, do some better ones later, but I'm just trying to get my big toe in the door, I guess you can say. So I'm going to go here to File, and I'm going to hit Export, and then you want to save it as a PNG, and then Export to Photos. Now it's all exported in there. So now we'll go to the photos. And here's our heart. And like I said, you can go, like with the iPad, iPhone, or anything, you can download it into your computer and then use it to print cards or, labels for something. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. And this background is definitely transparent, so you don't have to worry. See, it's completely transparent. So okie dokie, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my first video, and hope you tune in for other videos. I'll try not to be so nervous, and thank you for your patience. Bye bye.